with another video. Yay! Comic books. These are books that, again, were ordered from Horizon Comics on eBay. Again, great seller, love them. They get great prices. Most of them actually under the store shelf prices, and the shipping is really good. Plus, they come with bags and boards that I generally like to use, so I save money on that as well. So I'll show you those books. Haven't read through them, but I do have my thoughts on some of them, so I'd like to share that, and maybe down the road some of them I will, or if you guys want to, I will do some better reviews. But the first very exciting thing, well, a couple things. Here, let's start off with this. Another coffee mug, my favorite Marvel mug, the only one I actually have with superhero kind of things, but today it's not coffee. Actually it's something a little better. Well, for the celebration anyways, as you guys might know, we did get the house, so in this mug I have a little bit of Baja Rosa and some milk, so a little bit of Alchemihol to celebrate. Really good stuff. Probably one of my favorite liqueurs. And I don't drink tequila any other way besides than the Baja drink, so yeah. Woohoo! Went through the inspection, home inspection today too, so everything came back with that as well, so that's all good. Put that right there. Okay, so, and as you see, this guy looks a little empty, right? My jug. Well, today is the actual first official deposit. So I'll tell you guys what I got here. As you can see, I got a bunch of cash. So I was banking a bunch of overtime for a while, so I was able to, I got that paid out and put some on me and my wife's little jar savings, and then some to myself. So 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 came from my overtime savings. So we can roll that up, put that in there. And on the side here, I am keeping track of where the money is coming from, actually. So overtime, bottles, or if I'm dancing on the street for change, or anything like that. I think it'll be fun to keep track of where the money is actually coming from. Seat cushions, right? 123 Comic Man. Yeah, I know the couch always eats your change. Like, it just, you sit down and it just envelops your wallet all the time. I know how that is. So that's that. And then I had a bunch of bottles. I went and changed in those. There's bottles that I'm saving at home, or actually where I work at nighttime. I'll go around and now some bottles that were thrown in the garbage or something like that, I'll pick them out and I'll collect them for myself. So that's a good way too to work in a place where I would be able to collect bottles, where lots of bottles, pop bottles and Powerades and all that kind of stuff. So I actually got it was actually $26.85, but I really don't want change in the jug, so $25 from bottles as well. So I think that's a pretty good start, pretty good first deposit, $125 towards Giant Size X-Men, so that's awesome. Anybody wants to, they can send money to my PayPal. I'll make it fill up a lot quicker. Maybe I can get 2 copies, maybe 3 copies, like Captain Strangelove. 3 copies the man has. That's awesome. Maybe I'll be asking to purchase one from you in the future, Cap. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on to the comic books. I'll move this over a bit. Also, I need still Slings the Web and Super Grey Hulk to contact me for your prizes. You won the 200 subs contest, so but I want you guys to watch the video, and it's up to you guys. Get a hold of me, okay? You have to watch the videos. You have to earn your right to get those prizes. Okay, so let's start off here first with Spawn, Architects of Fear. I haven't finished reading this one, but beautiful artwork. As you see on the cover, it is just, I think it is wickedly awesome. I think it's a French artist. I don't want to open it up and whatnot, but I can't remember his name. But great story so far, and beautiful art. The way the Spawn is made is just grand. But Spawn, Architects of Fear, and this lady here is supposed to be an architect angel. and she has this kind of rogue demon kind of thingy or whatever that's swallowing souls of sorts and taking souls when they're still alive or whatever, something like that, and then this whole thing is corrupted. So this Architect Angel kind of tricks Mark Simmons and Al Simmons. Mark Simmons is Al Simmons' brother, into kind of helping this Dark Angel into doing whatever her thing is. So far it's pretty cool. I'm guessing the story probably takes place around I don't know, in the regular run of Spawn, there was a bunch of stories with his brothers around in the 170s somewhere. So I'm thinking it takes place just right after that, and of course before issue 185, where Al Simmons, blew off his head, and the new Spawn, Jim Downey, comes along. So, but it's really amazing. So far, I've noticed one thing. If anybody else has gotten this book, if you see in the beginning the Architect Angel, she disguises herself as a younger girl, as a teen girl, and she's wearing a hockey jersey. And you can actually see on the side of the jersey a logo here. You never really see the front, but the side of the logo, and it is actually the Edmonton Oilers logo that was designed by Todd McFarlane. So I thought that was a neat little addition there. Yeah, it's in a few panels, so it's just really cool. So, woohoo, Oilers! It's just cool to see that connection between Todd McFarlane's design, for the jersey, put into the comic book. I just thought that was really cool. Okay, Spawn issue number 203. Haven't read this again, but I love the direction that's going. I did watch a review by Ziploc Glory. So if you do want to listen to his opinion about this comic book, go to his channel, Ziploc Glory. That's a little hard to say. He's been doing some really awesome videos. I liked his reviews, so they're pretty cool. So, but I've told you guys before, right after, from 201 and up, it's been going pretty good, and the price is nice, right? I mean, Spawn Comics, $3, and very interesting to see what this whole Jim Downey's all about. And I'm excited, and I really want to know when finally Image United is done and what's happened with Al Simmons and the Omega Spawn. I really want to know that kind of stuff. And they're late on that kind of stuff too, so I really want to get that information. And after having that information, it might help you a little more when you're reading this stuff. But I mean, at this point, you really don't need it. Okay, again, something I haven't read, but it's part of the Quarantine. Quarantine Part 4, Uncanny X-Men 533. I don't know, this story, it's okay. These genetically altered, persons who have the powers of the original X-Men is kind of neat, but for the most part, this hasn't been, to me, the most exciting X title. I don't know, just kind of a meh. I don't know, flatline through it for me, but I do enjoy this cover better than the last couple. The pencils, I like the pencils. Namor, the First Mutant, issue number 7. Again, with buying a house and all this other stuff too, it's choppy for my some of my books. If they're not making the cut, if I'm not really liking them, or whatever, they got to get the chop. I am enjoying Namor, but it's not a series or a character that I really do collect. I will finish off this arc though, where Namor goes to hell. As soon as that is done, even though if I was enjoying it, I don't think I should be spending on the money on books that I typically don't collect. I don't think it would I don't know, fit the best in my collection. And just trying to get overall, the most out of what I want to purchase, especially if it's new, right? So that one will get the chop. Have enjoying it, but it will get the chop. Secret Avengers number 10. This is one Avengers book that I will keep. Brubaker's writing, Deodata's art, it's great, and I'm loving the Steve Rogers stuff. And Beast in there. So, and I really don't know much about the other characters, but if for any reason Rogers is out of Secret Avengers, that one would drop. But he's the one who's grounding me in the book for sure. But perfect title. What are some prices too? So say, yeah, that one's a $4 book. Namor was $3. $4 for X-Men. Yeah, I think $7 or something like that. Cover price. Like I say, I didn't actually pay cover price for these. They were cheaper at Horizon Comics on eBay. Going Savage, The Incredible Hulk 623. Nice cover there. Eaglesham. I don't know if he's doing the interiors, but like the cover. Really enjoyed his artwork. I believe he was doing the Steve Rogers Super Soldier mini, and that one was really enjoyable. So yeah, this is pretty good. But Pac writing, and I believe, if I'm correct, this is touching back on stuff that happened from, you know, Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, and I believe Meek, who was actually responsible for the explosion, which killed the Hulk's wife Kyra, or however you pronounce it. He had a big part in that, and it was really cool. So I'm glad to be back to getting, you know, repercussions and touching on that story. That is excellent. I think I'm going to really enjoy that book. X-23 issue number 6. This one, oh yeah, Hulk was a $3 book. X-23, that's a $3 book. Kind of a nice cover there. The Sinister stuff, I don't really care. X-23 is kind of cool, but a I don't know, Wolverine-esque or Wolverine-related book that will get the chop will probably be this one. I will finish this arc, and I believe there is going to be a crossover with Daken. I will get those issues, and then it'll probably get the chop. I do like her, but if I got to make a chop, you know, out of, I mean, there's Wolverine, Daken, and X-23, she's getting the chop. And if I really like it, you know, maybe in the future get trades, but I think I'm going to be okay without collecting her. Generation Hope, issue number 4. Yeah, I don't know, I told you guys before, this is just not doing it for me. I'm not liking, I thought the Hope stuff was going to be really good. I loved it in Cable and the X-Men and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it's not working here for me. And this first arc afterwards, gone. I'm done. I'm not going to spend the money on trying to hope for better. Okay, so yeah, that's chop. One that won't get the chop, that's for sure, ever, is BPRD and Annie Hellboy titles. This is BPRD, Hell on Earth Gods. It's very long-winded. They changed the title. It used to be just BPRD, and then, you know, have the name of whatever storyline. But it's BPRD, Hell on Earth. So Bureau for Paranormal Research and Development, Hell on Earth Gods. That's very long-winded. But Mike Mignola, great stuff. Like I say, you can never go wrong with BPRD or Hellboy, and he is supposed to be coming into Calgary's comic show. I think it's June or July. I really don't know if I'm going to make it again because of money and buying a house and whatnot. I would really love to go just because of Mike, get a bunch of books signed by him, and you guys know I have the Sideshow Collectibles Right Hand of Doom collectible. That would be amazing to get signed by Mignola as well. This one I'm liking so far. The .1 I wasn't too happy about, but Invincible Iron Man, this is 501. Haven't read it again, this one yet, but you know, Iron Man in general, I've been happy about. I was thinking about picking up the Iron Man 2.0, but nope, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to stick with a lot of main core titles. I'm going to stick with and go from there. But just really trying to get the most quality out of the new books I'm getting, and hopefully, you know, doing what I'm doing, saving up for some awesome back issues and key issues that I really want. So, hey, hold on. I can just go on and on and on about comic books. I get so long-winded and I talk so much, and yeah, I'll just keep going. I don't know, YouTube, you gave us more time, and when I edit my videos, I have a much harder time chopping out footage to make the video. Okay, The Avengers, issue number 10, and it looks like the Hood is getting ahead of all the Avengers, and he's gaining the power of, you know, the can't remember the Infinity Gems. So that's kind of cool. Him getting the power. I did like some of the Hood stuff. It's pretty good. And Romita's art, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty, you know, it's different from a lot of other people's stuff, and it's a different style. I personally enjoy it. I'm not happy about this Heroes for Hire #1 backup. I really don't give. It's not something I want to read. So I wish they would have just put more Avengers in there. I don't know, putting another book in it, that's just, I don't like it. Just give me what I'm paying for. I'm paying for this title, don't give me anything else. Issue 8 of X-Men. I know I've seen Chris on Dark Avengers 86, his channel. This is one of the covers he complained about, and he just does not like Emma Frost at all, saying she's just everywhere, you know, she's, you know, a nasty dog, and she's just, you know, those weren't the exact words he said it much worse, but I'm keeping my channel clean, so so you can just imagine. But, you know, he just hates seeing Emma Frost just plastered on the cover of everywhere and whatever. I don't like Emma Frost all that much too. I mean, well, she's not a favorite, I really don't care. But I mean, yeah, to see her plastered everywhere is, I don't know, you know, put the characters more than I want, you know. Put Wolverine on a cover, I enjoy that. Of course, he's like on just about every cover too, but anyways, this one is going, I think it's kind of following up on the one Spider-Man storyline called Shed, where the Lizard finally went crazy, and I believe in that storyline he actually killed his son. That was a pretty memorable thing there. And so this is, you know, following up on the Lizard, what's happening now, and the X-Men are trying to, you know, stop the Lizard, and Spider-Man stops him, of course, because it's his friend Connors and all that kind of stuff. But so, like I say, I haven't read it, but I know what it's kind of about. I did see, actually, from Stadium Comics, a variant cover, Chris Bachalo cover, and I believe that's who does the interiors. I wish I would have gotten that one. It was a beautiful cover, and I think it had Wolverine on it, so I was happy. I would have been happy with that one, but too late. I didn't see it, and I just got this cover. Okay, the last two, I kind of saved the best last two that I've actually read, and anybody else who has gotten these comics are probably just thinking these were amazing. And I'm going to talk about them kind of in you know, the same time here, because there is a relation sort of between them. And that is these two issues, the final issue of Fantastic Four, 588, sorry, and Amazing Spider-Man 655. So let's just start with this one. Amazing Spider-Man 655. Everybody, including myself, has been really liking this cover. It's great. You know, it shows that emotion and very solitary and void background is very great for an emotional impact. But I do like all that white there too, because maybe if you do take it to a convention or somebody can just do quick pencils on the cover or something like that. And what comes to mind when I think of putting pencils on this cover, it would be maybe, and I think they have kind of a panel of it on the inside here. I can't remember, but of J. Jonah Jameson holding Marla or something. I think that would be a great, you know, background on this cover. But this one, going through, you know, the funeral and what J. Jonah's feeling of sorts, and supporting characters at you know, Marla's funeral and stuff like that, and then you go into this dream sequence of, you know, all the people that have died around Spider-Man and all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, there's this new villain, mass murderer, and Peter promises basically that as long as he's around, he's not going to allow anybody to die, and then of course they set up for this, you know, mass murdering villain. So overall, this comic was I'd say really good. The majority of it was a silent issue, and the thing why I kind of wanted to talk about them at the same time here or together was, if you guys remember years back, I think it was in the earlier 2000s, I can't quite remember, but the 1 month where Marvel was doing a promotion called Nuff Said, where they put out a bunch of comic books that were just told strictly through the art. The art had to carry the story, and you had to, you know, understand what the characters were thinking and what they might be talking about. and a lot of those issues were amazing. The one that I really remember is a Wolverine issue of Nuff Said, and I think there was this fight with Wendigo, and it was really cool. I thought it was cool. Most of the Nuff Said issues were amazing. So this really has that Nuff Said feel, as well as Fantastic Four 588. So this one was pretty good, and then the later half has some talking in the book, or through the dream sequences and whatnot. So yeah, kind of really good. You just kind of see the impact of the characters, and you kind of feel some sorrow. So I'll say this one is really good, but I will say this one, 588, is fantastic, amazing. It is. This one, pretty much the whole thing was silent. Just a backup with Spider-Man and Franklin, and talking about losing uncles. But yeah, man oh man, I felt this issue all the way through. Everybody's been enjoying this one. Everybody I've seen do reviews and whatever. And Blue Goblin 01, he did a review of this issue, and he just said simply fantastic. He was amazed by this one. He gave it a 9.5. He never goes that high. He never does that. I was so shocked when I saw a 9.5. He's usually maybe, if it's a really good comic, maybe in the 7 or 7.5, somewhere around there. Never 9.5, but it was really amazing. I truly felt the emotion, and this one was just the art and the way it was drawn. Wow! Like I say, it was beautiful. It told the story. You got what they were saying. You got the emotion. Amazing. Super good job, you guys. We have Hickman, Dragata, Brooks. Oh, I didn't even know who Mark Brooks was on this one. I met that fella in person. But yeah, a good team on it. I don't know. Can't say any more than just fantastic. Yeah, it was an amazing book. I mean, you could really feel the emotion. You can kind of think of what the character might be saying. When Ben Grimm kind of gives a look. But basically, you're going through 30 days of mourning Johnny Storm, and between each member of the team, and it seems like Thing is, he's really taking it hard. He's also kind of, I think it seems slightly in denial. He has a fight with Thor and the Hulk, and it's like this raw emotion just pouring out, and you just feel for the guy. That was really touching. Susan Storm, she's really closed herself off, and she's got herself covered by a invisible bubble, and she's just really emotionally distant from everybody. Reed, of course, he's trying to do the brain thing, and I think he opens up a portal and talks to one of the beings on the other side of that portal or whatever, and he shows him Johnny's part of his costume. So you still really don't know if he's exactly dead. Even this is 30 days after his death, supposed death. What else? I don't know if there's much more else than that. But yeah, just truly terrific. So this one, $4. I know we all kind of complain about the higher price, but this is super quality that is worth that $4. I don't like paying higher prices, but it is. You definitely get your money's worth for this one, and there's hardly any words in it. So, and I'm not a Fantastic Four fan. I read the 587, The Death of Johnny Storm, and I thought it was pretty good, but I think the death scene did not have as much emotion as you felt in this comic book, and it kind of ran through it too fast. It would have been even better if it had this feel. So, but great final issue. I am going to be getting some of and already have ordered 3 different covers for FF. I'm looking into that. Oh, here's the other thing I was going to mention. Really, what a strong emotion too when the Future Foundation, the kids, when they're in the classroom, and what's her name? I think Valerie or Valeria, the daughter of Reed and Susan. She's writing down little things, recruit new members, all this kind of stuff. So it's still, she's just writing stuff on the chalkboard. And I thought it was amazing when she just kind of looks at everybody, erases all that, and then she writes a new thing on the board, kill Annihilus. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I felt that. I'm not really much into the cosmic stuff or anything like that, but wow, amazing little panel and setup for you know, coming issues of FF. And Reed Richards is kind of keeping track or writing down threats that must be taken care of. So again, it sets up, you know, it takes does a good job of mourning for Johnny Storm, but also setting up the future. And I'm actually quite excited. Somebody who's never been a Fantastic Four fan, I'm looking forward to what happens. So hopefully all those issues do go good, and that I'll be happy to collect those issues and see what goes from there. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's about that. I'm going on too much, but hopefully you guys are still watching by this point. And also, just to Scott, I do have a little project I'm trying to do for you, so maybe in the coming, I don't know, month or so, you might have something in the mail. So yeah, just watch for that. Okay, you guys, next, oh heck, on the 15th or 16th, I might be going into the city, so I'll pick up whatever comics are released between now and then, and show you guys those. So, and really looking forward to Venom #1 coming out. That'll be really great. Okay, that's that, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.